How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And today I want to quickly showcase to you guys the speed and performance of NordVPN. So this video is just supposed to give you a rough idea of how NordVPN performs and the amount of which it decreases your speed. So if you didn't know, obviously connecting to a VPN will decrease your speed, but top quality VPNs and good servers will minimize that decrease. And we're going to measure that today through the percentage calculator. As you can tell here, I already have the base speed. I don't have the best base speed in terms of download speed. I have a fair upload speed, but not exactly the best download speed. So I would prefer if NordVPN would minimize the decrease in speed. Any speed decrease, you could say from 10 to 20% is great. It's considered absolutely wonderful. Below 10% is even better. ExpressVPN, for example, is able to reach below 10%. NordVPN is actually, when it comes to nearby servers, it can consistently get below 10%. However, we're going to see what happens when we connect to much further servers like the United States and somewhere here in the East. So we're going to see how it performs. I've got that again in my percentage calculator, 5.73. And just before we begin, if you're interested in NordVPN, you'll find a link in the description down below, which will include links to pricing and discounts and a full review if you'd like to check it out. So let us start with a nearby server. And this is one thing I like about NordVPN is if I don't feel like looking things up here or just scrolling down the list, I can just zoom in and check it out right here. So let's start with, you know what? Let's start with Marseille. I think that's how you say it. So right here in France, which is a very nearby server. And I'm going to launch a new speed test and see how it performs. Now, again, any decrease between 10 and 20% is absolutely great. I wouldn't want to see anything in between 20 to 40% because that would really kind of hinder my streaming ability, my download speed, and just my general performance and browsing convenience. So 5.13 here. So that would, this is actually probably just around 10%, if not less. Yep, this is about 10.4%, roughly 10.5%, which is great. And keep in mind that I am using the best possible protocol here, NordLynx, which is a true WireGuard protocol, which is why it actually connects instantaneously whenever I press any server here. So we've got a 5.13, a 10.4% here. Feel free to go back to the video and make sure and check the percentages yourself. But we're going to be moving on to another server here. So let's disconnect. Actually, I don't have to disconnect. I can just zoom in and go to the New York server. Just click it and we are in. Instantly connects. Very cool. Thanks to the WireGuard protocol. So we're going to launch a new speed test. So again, with the French server, we're just going to hit it. With the French server, we got a 10.5%, let's say a 10.5% decrease. And we'll see what kind of, obviously we're going to get worse ping because there's more distance. But look at that. Quite a bit. Okay, look, we're getting very similar results here. Super consistent. Very good. Okay. So this is exactly what I want to see from a WireGuard protocol. Probably this is about a 12% decrease. 5.1. Is that right? 5.01. So yep, 12.5, 12.6, which is great to see. Absolutely great. That's exactly what I want to see. That's what you would expect from a true WireGuard protocol. Now, let's see how it performs let's try to go as far as possible. So we could try going with, New Zealand, Australia, or Korea or Japan. Let's try to go as far as possible and see how it holds up. So let's connect to New Zealand and see what happens. I mean, this is about as far as it gets with New Zealand here. This is, you know, this is covering the most amount of distance. So let's see how it holds up. So again, the first one was about 10%, 10.5. Then we've got 12.6 here, 12.5. And with New Zealand, I expect a 15%, roughly a 15% decrease here. Oof, so you can see the distance in the change in ping here. Definitely. So this is roughly, yeah, I mean, the distance is quite great, but 4.39 is not bad at all. 4.39, which is a 23%, but it is understandable. Granted, the distance is absolutely gigantic here. This is a lot of distance from this area to this area. I'm definitely going to get better speeds with the Far East here. So yeah, this is just supposed to give you guys a rough aggregate of the performance of NordVPN. VPNs like Express usually will give you a little bit better kind of consistency when it comes to further servers. But if you guys are interested in NordVPN, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below. Besides that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.